Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to this video. So I'm going to introduce you guys to my new evening skincare routine. Now this is a routine that I will be doing at least 3 days a week, and that's because it's going to involve the 5-second daily peel pads from Neova. I decided that instead of using them 2 days a week, I'm going to try using them 3 days a week on my skin. Now these are very gentle on the skin and they can be used daily, but for some skin types I wouldn't recommend using these every day because I don't think you need to exfoliate every day. But what I love about these is that they don't irritate my skin. It is a 5-acid blend with alpha hydroxy acids, beta hydroxy acid, and retinoic acid in the form of HPR. And I was thinking that for right now, that since these have retinoic acid in them, this is going to be my form of vitamin A. Now, I'm going to try this routine for a little bit, and if I feel like I want to add in a vitamin A, I'm going to order the Neova Dual Matrix serum, and this is a regenerating serum with DNA repair enzymes and retinol, and it's formulated to, it's a regenerating serum with a highly effective dose of non-irritating retinol and DNA repair enzymes, works to correct imperfections and revitalize photo-damaged skin without irritation. It's great for all skin types, even the most sensitive, exhibiting at-rest wrinkling, distinctive pigment changes, and prominent discolorations, small but noticeable blood vessels, and visible keratoses. Now, if I do that, then I will forego the DNA total repair in the evening, and I will just use the dual matrix as my DNA repair because the night therapy has the DNA repair as well. Now with this, I think it's really important to use the DNA total repair during the day because it has those 3 DNA repair enzymes, and one of them is the photolysase, I think it's called, which is activated by the sun. So that's what I will do. But for right now, I'm going to be using this in the evening because the 5-second daily peel pads do not have the DNA repair enzymes in it. Now, these moisturizers are patented with the DNA cofactor, and what that is it has their patented copper tripeptide complex in it and DNA repair enzymes. They have 2 DNA repair enzymes, I believe, in these formulas. So I'll go over these creams when I am waiting for the peel pad to absorb into my skin. This eye lift serum, I have been loving it. It's so good. We're going to use this tonight. Now, what I have on my skin today, I had to wear a mask today at work. I wasn't feeling good today at work, and I wanted to put on a mask just in case I'm getting sick again, but I think it's my allergies. But I was doing a lot of coughing today, so I wore a mask, just so it wouldn't freak patients out in case I coughed in the room. So I went in this morning, I cleansed my skin with my Prequel cleanser from Dr. Sam Ellis. By the way, Prequel just released 2 new cleansers, which hopefully I'll remember to go over that. I kind of want to save some of this stuff for when we're waiting for the peel pad to absorb into my skin. So I did the Prequel, and then I went in with my Victoria Dion Pepties. So the Pepties that I'm going to be using for this is going to be Pepti Lift, Pepti Tone to maintain my results from all this work that I put in with my Peptis for over the last year. But I decided my third Pepti that I'm going to include is going to be Pepti Pad. So I want to include Pepti Pad and see how this restores the skin with those fat pads, my under eyes and everything, and give this a chance. And I'm going to cut out Adipo for right now because I really want to see what this can do for my skin. Now, I have some of this old formula left. This is not the enhanced version. The only enhanced peptide that I'm using right now is Pepti Lift. Although I think I am currently using Tone as the enhanced peptide too, because these were released first before the other formulas. The other formulas, I believe, were released on August 26th, and these were released before that. So these are my 3 peptides that I'm going to be using for my daily skincare morning and evening. And then for right now, I will be using the DNA Total Repair both morning and evening. Now, this is the serum that I'm on the fence about. This is the Power Defense Serum. I'll explain what this is when we get to it, because I have like these pamphlets that came in with their products, and it gives you like a brief detail of what they do. And then like 2 or 3 times a week, I'll use the copper mask. I'm kind of thinking I might work this into my skin with microcurrent. We'll see when that time comes. But these products that I'm going to be using on my skin tonight, all except for one, no, all of these can be found on Leah's website. And I have been using the creams since Friday. They arrived Friday. I started using the Night Therapy Friday night and then using both creams Saturday, Sunday. Today I used the Creme de la Copper and I love it. So so I did the DNA repair, and then today I did not use the Power Defense because I wanted to see if that's the culprit to why my skin is feeling dry. And I definitely think it is. So if I use that, I'm going to have to probably add in my Prequil Multi-Quench Serum for some more hydration. But we'll see. I'm still testing it. But for right now, I'm going to include the Power Defense into my morning and evening skincare routine because I'm testing it to see if I think it's really worth it. I really love this Creme de la Copper cream, and the night cream seems really nice too. Now, for my sun protection, and I'm not wearing foundation on my skin today, I'm using the Neova, this is the Silk Sheer 2.0 Photo Finish Tint, DNA, Copper Repair Enzymes, and Antioxidants. And I'm just going to put this on my hand so you can see it. As you can see, it is a peach tint. And this is what it looks like on the skin. Now, this is both a mineral and a chemical sunscreen. So as you can see, it has this peach tint to it that just brightens the skin, and the photo finish just kind of blurs everything out and makes the skin look really, really beautiful. So you could still see my natural skin underneath, but it just like makes it look a little bit better than what it did before. It just like blurs out everything on my hand. So I used that, all over my face, my neck, and my chest. And then I did go in with the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer in medium today. I just put it on my forehead, under my cheekbones, up around the perimeter of my face. That's it. Now, I did go in with the Rose Crush blush today, but when I got home, that kind of wore off because of the mask. My Sephora order came in, and my new Giorgio Armani blush came in, and this is the shade Bold Pink, which is number 53. I just applied this to my cheeks, and this is the color that I was looking for a blush. Just this nice, natural, rosy color that wasn't too like pinky or too bold, because I think that this blush color would look really pretty with the gray eyeshadows by the new Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette here. I think that this blush would complement this palette for my skin very well. And I love this. I did build it up at first when I put it on. It was just a little bit light, but I built it up a little bit, and I really like the way this looks. I think it's very, very pretty. It's exactly what I was looking for, so I'm so happy about that. And then the rest of my order came in, so I got the strawberry sorbet of the Pout Preserve Lip or peptide lip treatment from Ole Henriksen. So I have this, and then I wanted to let you know that this has peptides in it to help with moisture and restoring your lips. And then the same thing with the buxom filler. So the buxom filler is going to have that tingling sensation. So if you don't like that tingling sensation of lip plumpers, then I would avoid this. This is a clear, like, light serum. It's not a serum like the Fit Glow lip color serums or the night serum, but it's the same concept, just so you guys know, with these plump shots from Buxom. Similar, but not quite the same. An affordable, a little bit more of an affordable version, yes, but these do tingle on the lips, like a minty tingle. Sometimes you get that little stingly with them, but it's not bad once you've been using them. These don't have any tingle to them. These have a little bit of a scent to them. They're not flavored. I thought they were, but they're not. So I have 2 shades of these. So if you watched my makeup video, I showed you guys. But I have the creme brulee, and then I picked up this one because they're out of the citrus one, which is the clear. So we'll just put that here. So this is like a nice natural lip color. And it smells like strawberries. It smells like strawberries. And then I'll show you the color of this blush. So I'm gonna swipe this right here, just in case you're interested, but that's the color of the blush. It's so pretty. It just gives you just a nice natural flush to the cheeks without it being too pink and too bold. So very, very pretty. I really, really love this. I'm so happy that I picked this up. And then my Fair Pink Makeup by Mario powder came in. Here it is. And I did put that a little bit underneath my eyes, and I really, really like this. So I'm going to show you what Fair Pink looks like in the lid. So that's Fair Pink in the lid. That's the color. And then I'll show you what the Neutral Peach looks like, which this is number 3, and this is perfect for my skin tone. So that's Neutral Peach number 3, and then this is Fair Pink number 1. So you could see quite a big difference in there. This is a brightening shade for me, so this I will use in like underneath my eyes. You can use it a little bit here in the forehead, right here on the chin, anywhere where you want some brightening. And this for the rest of the face for my skin tone. I love this powder. It is a very light formula. It feels light on the skin. If you have dry skin and you're looking for a nice setting powder, I would recommend this. It's great for all skin types actually, but it's so beautiful. It blurs out the skin so nicely while setting your foundation. So this is a win-win by Makeup by Mario. And then I just have in my Kosas Tinted Brow Gel, and then the Cali Ray mascara, and that is it for my makeup. I did reapply my sunscreen today with the Color Science Loose Minerals, and that's it. So here's my skin. And just so you guys know, if you've been following me here for a while, I don't do any Botox, I don't do any fillers, I've never had a professional laser treatment done on my skin, I haven't had any surgeries, and this is my skin. I don't use any filters on my videos here. So I'm going to turn off my light really quick so you guys can see what I look like without the light. It's going to be pretty dark. And here is my skin without my light. As you can see more of the shadowing, and you can see like my marionette lines. And I'm a little bit dehydrated in here today because I had to wear a mask all day today. But this is what my skin looks like without the lights on. And I do have that sunscreen on. And here is my skin with the lights. See, as you could see, it does take away a bit of that shadowing. Just want to be transparent with you guys and show you what my skin looks like without the lighting. And I'm not using a studio light. I have one of those Ricky Love Ricky mirrors that has this nice LED light on it. So when I'm applying makeup, this is the light that I use. When I film my videos here in the bathroom, this is the light that I use. I don't bring in all my equipment here. So, and then I have my lights from my bathroom on, which you can see over here in my mirror. All right, so I'm gonna go cleanse my skin and then we'll be back for this routine. So see you in a sec. Okay, I'm back and I just cleansed my skin and here it is. So you guys could see, this is the bad area of my face from my scarring from my accident. This side of my face is a little bit more saggier than the other side. I also have bone loss on this side because I lost a tooth due to an infection in the bone here. But here is my skin. I just really have not had this great of texture in my skin in years. My pores are just like shrinking or minimized. These peel pads are amazing. These Neurotris products, I'm so completely impressed with them. So I'm going to turn off the light so you guys can see my skin. So here's what it looks like without the light on. Here's my chest. Here's my neck. As you can see, I have this is hereditary. I've had this pretty much all my life, but it looks a little bit more apparent now too because I hurt my neck. And then also, you know, I've gained weight, but I don't know if you guys could tell I have lost weight and you could see it in my face. And if I lose more weight and be more consistent with working on my fascia and get this neck problem, my jowls would probably go away. So here's my skin freshly cleansed, and what I used to cleanse my skin was the Isden. This is their essential cleanser. This is an emulsifying oil cleanser. And then I use the Pico cleanser. This is like my new favorite cleanser. I mean, I think I'm almost half done with this, but I love this cleanser. I really don't need to go out and try another cleanser after this. Now, Pico just released 2 new cleansers, which I'll go over. So let me do my peel pad because I have to wait for this to penetrate into my skin for at least 15 minutes. Well, 10 to 15 minutes before I go in with my Victoria DN Pepties. Anytime you're using an exfoliating serum, a peel pad, you always are going to apply that first before your Victoria DN Pepties, and you must wait for it to absorb into the skin for at least 10 to 15 minutes before you go into those, and it's due to the pH. Now, with your Pepties, you want to wait, 10 to 15 minutes before you go in with, if you're using an absorbic acid vitamin C, apply that first after you cleanse, then wait 10 to 15 minutes and go in with your Victoria DN Pepties. So we are going to, oh, you know what? I didn't cleanse this off my hand too well. So let me do that. That sunscreen really is water resistant, and that's why I have to double cleanse. Anytime I'm wearing sunscreen or makeup, I always double cleanse my skin. If I'm not wearing sunscreen or makeup, I don't double cleanse my skin. So let's wait for that to dry off there. But as you can see, this is my skin. Now I'm going to point something out here. So this is a scar right here. So I was using one of those Tinkle face razors and I took off a chunk of my skin right here. And through sun damage, it is slightly tan, but I have seen it lighten up quite a bit. It looks pretty good actually. So I'm going to keep an eye on this and see how that looks. But I mean, overall with my skin, I've never really had pigmentation issues. What I have with my skin from sun damage is loss of collagen and elasticity. So now that we're all set, we are going to go in with this peel pad. I love these, and I'm just going to start exfoliating my skin with this, and I always spent a good amount of time with this on my forehead because that's where most of my large pores are, is right in here. and then all over my forehead, and then of course my nose, and then right in here, and then on my chin. So ever since I started incorporating these into my skincare routine a few weeks ago, this has made such a difference on the overall texture of my skin and my pores. And I just love it. I'm seeing a difference in my fine lines and wrinkles, my overall tone and clarity of my skin. So, and I'm just gonna come over here on my neck. I still haven't tried these. Oh, I gotta make sure I get in front of my ear and right here behind my ear. I still haven't tried these on my my arms, which I have to, and I really love what the body repair from Neovit is doing for my arms. So with that, I put it, I'll show you where I put it. Let me peel, because we gotta wait for this to dry on my skin for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna wait 10 minutes and see how that goes. Should be fine. And then we're gonna talk about some of these products and everything and how to use them with certain products. Okay, so I do feel some tingling in my skin today. Could be because I am slightly dehydrated. Now I'm gonna go in with this other side, use it on my hands. I noticed a difference in my hands since I started doing this too. They look younger and brighter. Okay, this one now. And I do it on my fingers. So use these on your hands, guys. And you want to make sure that you do these at night, okay? And then you want to wear sunscreen, obviously, the next day after. My skin's gonna look so good tomorrow, and I'm off tomorrow, so I'll jump on, and I'm gonna try to jump on and do my daytime routine with you guys. And I will hopefully be filming my last of my 2024 videos probably on hopefully tomorrow and Wednesday. So let me go ahead and set my timer for 10 minutes. Okay, so here we go. Looks pretty good, right? Okay, so Prequel just came out with their cleanser with salicylic acid. So if you have oily skin, if you suffer from blackheads, large pores, I would totally recommend that for you. You can also use these as a body wash. I did order it, so I'm gonna try that out. And these exfoliating cleansers, guys, you can leave them on your skin for a few minutes to get those acids working into the skin. So you're not just cleansing and washing it off. If you want the true effects of it, leave it on for a few minutes, like a minute or two, just depending. Like you can do that with the Osmosis Purified Cleanser. And they released an oil cleanser. They call it Pre-Cleanser. It looks really, really good. It's an emulsifying oil cleanser. I'll put a picture of it here. So the Prequel cleanser is, I think, $18, and this is what, 13.5 ounces? Yeah, and then the cleanser with the salicylic acid is $20, and their cleansing oil is also $20. It's such a great value, guys. I love their multi-quench serum. Their Lucent vitamin C serum looks pretty good too. It has absorbic acid in it. And I definitely recommend trying this cleanser out. Like I have some of my clients who are using this that have dry skin, and they absolutely love it. It's very hydrating. It leaves your skin feeling so soft and supple. And it's like gonna be like probably my new cleanser just going forward. And if I love their oil cleanser, that will be the same, because, you know, cleansers you don't really have to spend that much money on. There's something that I think that you don't have to spend that much money on them unless you're doing an exfoliating cleanser, like an enzyme cleanser, or one with glycolic acid, salicylic acid, that sort of thing, lactic acid. Those are going to be a little bit more of a splurge. because they are treatment cleansers, and then you can also leave those on the skin for a few minutes to let those acids penetrate into the skin. Now let's talk about vitamin C, because as some of these Neova products, they do have copper peptides in them, such as a lot of their moisturizers. Now, and the thing is with, okay, so Victoria DM Peptides and with the DNA repair serums, if you're using an ascorbic acid of vitamin C, you apply that to the skin after you cleanse your skin. You need to wait 10 minutes before you go in with your DNA Total Repair or your Victoria DN Peptides. Now, that's if the pH is 3 or below. If it's 3 plus, then you don't have to wait for your DNA Total Repair, but I would still wait with the Victoria DN Peptides. Now, if you're using an ascorbic acid with copper peptides, you must wait 20 minutes before you can go in with a copper peptide product. Because if you don't, the copper peptides are going to cancel out that ascorbic acid and oxidize it, okay? So you want to wait. And this is what's kind of like scary when people mix and match products. They don't read the instructions or they don't use them properly. And it's another reason why I don't like buying skincare brands where the founder is just like throwing in a whole bunch of ingredients. Like next thing you know, the ingredient deck is like 50 to 100 ingredients long. There's so many ingredients in there that not all of them will work together. I see that a lot in some of these like natural brands. And it's one of the reasons why I moved away from using them, because they're just throwing too many ingredients in a product and a lot of people were reacting to it. And then also overuse of essential oils. So I just really love the way that my skin looks. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so let's talk about their Creme de la Copper. And this is what I use during the day. This is what it looks like. Now this is, this cream, actually it's strange. This one feels a little bit lighter than the night therapy. The night therapy is recommended for all skin types, so is this. So Creme de la Copper, as you can see, it has that lavender color to it because it does have the copper peptides. And this is a patented copper tripeptide formulation. And I have the information on that here. So let me see. So do I have the information on that? So the proprietary copper peptide complex wraps around and protects the copper, allowing the body to recognize and accept it into the cell. So they have a patented, where is it? I can't find it. Yeah, so they have, they're just a proprietary GHK peptide that wraps around and protects the copper, allowing the body to recognize it and accept it. So it's basically, it's bioactive is what it is. So with the Creme de la Copper cream, it says Luxe Day Cream with DNA repair enzymes and copper peptide complex. Moisture-rich cream infused with intense skin restoring and correcting actives provides all-day deep hydration. It's for all skin types, even the most sensitive, with advanced photo damage or dry and very dry skin. Now, I have noticed that my skin seems to be leaning a little bit drier these days. It could be the weather change as we, all of a sudden it's gotten cold here. Today it did rain, so there's a little bit more humidity in the air. So it's time to break out my humidifier because we are turning on the heater now. So I'm gonna add a humidifier at night next to the bed. But this cream It's not like a thick cream, but it gave me all day great moisture. It absorbs into the skin, and because of the way it absorbs into the skin right away, you might not think that it's enough for your skin, but so far it has been so good with my skin, and it's been working great under the Silk Sheer 2.0. So this is my day cream. Okay, so this one is meant to be used during the day, but I have read the reviews and some people do like to use it at night as well. Now, the night cream is a thicker consistency, and it's kind of like a blue color versus a lavender color. So this feels a little bit heavier than the day cream, but it completely absorbs into the skin, and it kind of leaves like this, it's like a feeling like a coating on the skin, like it's protecting it, but it's not heavy, and you might think that it may not be enough and you want to add oil or something to it, but I'm testing it out to see how, it works with my skin. But when I wake up in the morning, my skin just looks so good, and it is enough for my skin. The one product that I'm kind of on the fence about, which we'll get into and I'll read to you what this is about, is the Power Defense. Because of that tightening effect, that may be causing my skin to feel dry, but it's not really dry. So I'm going to continue to test that. Now with the night therapy, it says, fortifying moisture complex with DNA repair enzymes, copper peptide complex. What it's formulated to do is skin fortifying nutrition, DNA repair enzymes, and copper tripeptide recaptured in one optimized corrective night treatment. It's for all skin types, even the most sensitive, with visible signs of dehydration and DNA skin damage. Works overnight to deliver unique complex for strong skin resiliency. So the night one is more about repairing and nourishing your skin in the evening while you sleep, and restoring the sun damage. And then the creme de la copper is all about restoring the skin elasticity and hydration levels in the skin. So if you have mature skin, I would definitely recommend this for you. This I would recommend for everyone. And if you have a lot of sun damage in your skin, if you're mature, if your skin is dry, I would definitely recommend this for you. So far, I do really like what I'm seeing with these moisturizers in my skin from using them for such a short time. And I liked them so much for the short period of like 3 days. I definitely put them in my cart for Skin Beautiful RX's Black Friday sale. I also put another one of the DNA Total Repair serums in my cart. I put the 5-second peel pads, and then I put the Super Eye Lift Serum. So the Super Eye Lift Serum, I really love the texture of this. I'll show it to you when we apply it, but it really smooths out and softens my under eye skin, and it firms up the eye area like instantly. And I was reading the reviews and people were saying that this really firms and tightens their under eyes. It feels really good. It's enough hydration, and it just feels like it's enough for underneath my eyes. I wore that yesterday with my concealer, and my concealer looked so good. It looked so smooth, and I just really, really love it. So with the Super Eye Lift Serum, it's an energizing serum with DNA repair enzymes, copper peptide complex. What it's formulated to do, it's a refreshing serum with a cooling applicator, rushes tightening and brightening and hydrating actives to eye area, smooths for a perfect finish, and it's ophthalmologist tested. So it's for all skin types, even the most sensitive, exhibiting at-rest wrinkling and loss of tone around the eyes. That's definitely me. Now, they do have another eye serum, which is from their prevention line, and that is the Illuminate Eye Serum. It's a brightening serum with copper peptide complex. It's a light diffusing serum with cooling applicator, instantly and over time depuffs and relieves dark under eye circles and inhibits stress. So what I would suggest for this one, well, it says, let's see, it's for those with persistent under eye, dark under eyes, lifestyle, discoloration, and puffiness. So if you suffer from dark circles, that's the one that I would go with. If you're looking for something that is more for wrinkle control and tightening around the eye area, this will do a little bit of brightening too. This is the one I would suggest. If you have sun damage around your eyes, this is the one that I would suggest because this has the DNA cofactor of the DNA repair enzymes and the copper tripeptide complex. So now my peel has been on my skin for almost 15 minutes. Let's go in with my Victoria DM Pepties. So I'm going to go in with Lift first. So we'll do this one. So I'm going to take 2 drops and see how that fares on my skin. What time is it? Oh gosh, I gotta hurry up. I have to cook dinner. Oh boy, my husband's probably gonna be mad at me. So they do have a vitamin C serum too, which I mentioned. So their vitamin C serum, it's an antioxidant serum with 20% L-ascorbic acid, 1% vitamin E, 0.5% ferulic acid, and 0.5% alpha hydroxy acids. So let's see what it says. It says it's formulated all new ingredient ratio of 20% vitamin C, 1% vitamin E, 0.5% ferulic acid, 0.5% of natural AHAs, delivers more fine line smoothing, brightening, and texture rising power. All in one C plus perfects overall skin texture and tone. Sorry, I have issues with my eyesight. And the letters on this pamphlet are so tiny and my eyes are a little bit blurry. So that's their vitamin C serum. So there's no DNA repair enzymes in there. Obviously, there's no copper peptides. So that's Lift. Let me put on Tone. And then I'm going to talk to you about the Dual Matrix Serum because that is on my wish list. And that might be the serum that I add and take out the Power Defense. Now, the Dual Matrix Serum, it says that you can use that twice a day. So you can use it during the day and it has that HPR in it. One of these days, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to go in with that peel pad and I'm going to let it sit on my skin for probably like 20 minutes. And then I'm going to go in with that the pure copper mask and penetrate it into my skin with microcurrent and see how that fares. Because they have the HPR and I want to know if it can be penetrated into the skin. Now, obviously, I'm not going to use LED light therapy with that. And I'm skipping my LED light therapy. I'm going to reduce my LED light therapy to 3 times a week now. So since I'm off tomorrow, I'm going to use LED light therapy in the morning and I'll show you how I would incorporate this with using the Mysama Green Rooibos Serum Light. Obviously with the DNA Total Repair Serum, you can't use that with LED light therapy because there is shea butter in there, and I believe that shea butter would block the light. So I wouldn't recommend that, but you could use the Photozyme DNA Repair Serum with that. So let's go in with Pepti Pad. So Pepti Pad is a thicker formula. I'd be curious if the new formula is thick like this one as well. So I just put Pepti Pad all over because you got fat pads here, you got fat pads here, you got them underneath your eyes, and this also gives your skin some instant plumpness too. So And I definitely have been putting it over my lips and in this area as well. So the eye lift serum also has neuropeptides in it, and neuropeptides are a neuromodulator like peptitone, so it slows down that muscle contraction. I say it's like Botox. And I do believe that's why I have no new wrinkles on my forehead, in my 11s, around my eyes, and around my mouth. Peptitone from Victoria Deanne. Okay, so that is Pepti Pad. So we're going to let this soak into the skin. Now let's read about the Super Eye Lift Serum. So Super Eye Lift Serum, I already read about that, sorry. I worked today, so my brain's a little bit fried. Dual matrix regenerating serum with DNA repair enzymes and retinol. What it's formulated to do, regenerating serum with a highly effective dose of non-irritating retinol and DNA repair enzymes. Works to correct imperfections and revitalize photo-damaged skin without irritation. It's for all skin types, even the most sensitive, exhibiting at-rest wrinkling, distinctive pigment changes, and prominent discolorations, small but noticeable blood vessels, and visible keratoses. So I do have the, broken capillaries on my cheeks and around my nose. I have some here on the lower part of my face too. So this one, it says to apply twice a day. I would only apply that once a day. I would only apply that in the evening for my skin. So that's on my wish list. And unfortunately, Leah does not carry that. So I would have to order that from Neova. If Neova has a Black Friday sale, I'm going to order another body repair. I'm going to order another pure copper mask and that dual matrix serum. That I want to try that. So we'll see. All right, and that dual matrix serum in the ingredient deck, I did see that it also contains shea. So just so you guys know, you guys should always read the ingredients of these products just to make sure that they're right for you. So that's kind of interesting. All right, so now that my Victoria DM Peptis have penetrated my skin, I'm going to go in with my DNA Total Repair. Actually, I'm going to go in with the Super Eye Lift Serum. So I like to put it on my finger first. So as you can see, it looks like this purple. It's sort of like a gel cream. And this makes your eyes feel so smooth. I probably used a little bit more than I needed to. So I just put it on like this first. And their eye tip is actually very elegant too with this. It's very easy to use and it's really cooling and it's so smooth compared to other eye tips that I've used. So I'll just go like this. I like to do this in the morning to help stimulate that lymph around my eyes. And that cooling effect feels really good. But as you guys could see, my under eyes don't look as dark anymore as what they were. It's because I've been getting more sleep. Instead of getting like 4 to 5 hours of sleep, I have been averaging like 7 hours of sleep each night. So that is really good. Okay, so I'm taking 2 pumps. And I sometimes get a little stingy with this serum because it is expensive. And it's only 1 ounce and I've been using it twice a day. So it's probably only gonna last me like 4 weeks. So again, this does contain the shea butter and it also has camphor in it. Just so you guys know, the camphor gives it an earthy scent. So I'm gonna take 2 more pumps and I'm like gonna kind of pat that on, kind of work it here into my chest where I have that sun damage. And then work it into my neck here. And with the body repair, I'm applying it to the back of my neck, to the back of my shoulders, all down my arms, even right back in here, to wherever I can reach it. Okay, so this absorbs into the skin pretty fast, just so you guys know. Okay, so there's that. Then I'll go in with this. Or should I skip this and just use this for during the day? Well, let's try it. So this is the Power Defense. Oh, I gotta read you guys what this is. So I took 2 pumps and I'm applying that to my skin. This doesn't have the it doesn't have the DNA repair enzymes in it. And from what I was reading, people like to apply this right before their moisturizer. They felt like it worked better and gave them more skin tightening. And your DNA enzymes, you want, if you're using Victoria DM peptides, you want the peptides to go on first and then your DNA repair enzyme. But if you're using a growth factor, you would go Victoria DM peptides, growth factor, then a DNA repair enzyme. Okay, so that's the Power Defense. And the Power Defense is antioxidant serum with copper peptide complex. Energizing serum delivers twice the refining power with copper peptide complex and antioxidants to keep environmental damage at check. For all skin types, even the most sensitive, exhibiting mild pigment changes, moderate discolorations, and minimal to in-motion wrinkling, particularly around the eyes and mouth. That's me. I do have that. So, and that's one of the reasons why I picked it up. So we'll see. I really want to try that morning and night for right now because I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to repurchase that. So here is the night therapy. The packaging is like the same packaging as the Isden moisturizers, and they do give you a spatula too with each of the moisturizers. So I think they use the same packaging company because the boxes kind of are the same like packaging too, the way they're packaged. So I'm going to take this amount, and this is sort of like a thick cream, but not too thick. And it just feels like it leaves like this film on your skin. And it's like soft. So, and this has a slight scent to it. It's not the fragrance. Like their products aren't fragrance, which I love, but it smells like skincare. It's like a fresh scent, fresh earthy scent. So it feels good. So this feels good on the skin. So this is definitely a heavier cream than the Creme de la Copper. But right now it looks really dewy on my skin, but in a few minutes it'll be completely absorbed into my skin. And it will look gorgeous and feel good. So that was enough for my neck and my chest. I probably used just a tad bit too much of that. What I notice about these moisturizers is you really don't have to use that much. So I'm going to work this into my hands too, since we did that peel. Okay, and then here's my skin. And then as you can see, my skin is not as red as what it usually is when I apply my skincare products. I mean, I do have some pinkness in it, but it's not as red as what it usually is. And that's those copper peptides. They really help with redness in the skin, and they actually have a redness line as well. They have acne products. They have a ton of products. So my suggestion for you guys is to go on Neova's website, read about their science. They have clinicals. You can read about their patents. You can see their before and afters and see if it's right for you. But I love everything that I've tried so far. And from is a first impression of only a few days, I have been loving these creams too. And they are cheaper than the Isden creams, by the way. I still have 2 new jars of the Isden creams. And what I've been noticing for like the last 4 weeks is that my skin has become sensitive to fragrance, and the Isden creams were starting to cause some sensitivity in my skin and making my eyes burn. And that's probably just allergies, because I do get, you know, allergies during the fall and in the spring. So we'll see. Yeah, so this feels like it's almost completely absorbed into my skin. Yay! All right, so I am going to step off camera and I will be right back. Let me see. I'm gonna go cook dinner and then I'll be back and show you what my skin looks like. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I was only gone for 5 minutes. I had some leftovers that I just heated up. I really haven't been feeling like cooking lately. I don't know what's going on with me, but I gotta snap out of it. So here is my skin. Now, this moisturizer leaves my skin feeling really soft. It doesn't feel like I have a ton of cream on my skin. And it's not sticky, it's not greasy, it just feels really good. So I'm gonna get up close and you guys can see my skin. See, there's my skin. There's my chest. My chest has been looking so good. I see my lines are diminishing. I'm just really happy overall with the way my skin has been looking since I started using these Neova products, and of course my Sama Pulse Light LED light devices too. I just think that these have made such a big difference in my skin over the last several weeks. And as you guys know, I did start out with just testing the new LED light mask for 30 days with my skin, with the new chin to chest and the Prana, my Sama LED light masks. I love them. I think they're phenomenal. I love my panel, but I'll go over that with you guys soon in those 2024 favorite videos. But again, I wanted to come on here and show you my new skincare routine, put these Neova products on your radar, because Leah's Black Friday sales starts, I believe, this coming Monday, the 18th, and I think you should pick up some of these products and include them into your routine. If I had to pick 2 from this sale, I would definitely recommend these 5-second daily peel pads and the DNA Total Repair Serum. And then I'm going to do one more thing here before we put on the lip treatment. I'll turn off my light, and here's what my skin looks like without my LED light on my mirror. So I gotta think about what I'm going to do for devices. I'm thinking I'm gonna continue on with my red LED light therapy on the nights that I'm not using this, obviously, because I don't want to use acids with LED light therapy. But then microcurrent, I'm thinking I might do microcurrent maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And I gotta figure out which device I'm gonna use. If I want to just like maybe do the Pico toner once a week and then do the zip, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to go in with the Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve and that strawberry sorbet so you guys could see this. This feels really good on the lips. And that's, if you like strawberries, then you'll really like this scent sort of flavor. It does have a hint of strawberry flavor to it. It's kind of strong, actually. I don't mind the creme brulee, which is that very light brown color. But this might be a little bit too much. So that one's pretty good. I would just say, I think they have like a darker one. I'm not for sure. A darker brown color. I'm not for sure what flavor that is. They have citrus, the strawberry sorbet, and then they have the creme brulee, which is the light brown one. I was hoping that they would have the citrus one, but this, I mean, it's okay. I could get used to it, but it feels really good on your lips. It just feels like a lip balm. It feels very hydrating. And With the plumping, I really haven't seen like instant plumping, where this, I see instant plumping in the lips, and with their, the colored ones as well. But we'll test it out. So I'm gonna test these out. I'm looking for a alternative, an affordable alternative to the Attore lip treatment. I really would love to pick up another one of those, but it's just so dang expensive. It's $90, so I'm gonna say no. Misha's begging me for a treat, so I'm gonna give her a treat really quick. Okay, baby, there you go. All right, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my new skincare routine. I'll keep you updated if I eliminate the Power Defense and add in that Dual Matrix Serum. It all depends on if Neova has a sale, because Leah doesn't carry it. So I am building my cart for Leah's sale, and pretty much all it's going to be is backups of these Neova products that I can get from her. So anyways, I will see you guys either Tuesday and Wednesday, or Tuesday or Wednesday, just depending. So we'll see. I do have like 2 more videos that I want to film for this 2024 favorites. I'm going to do skincare, body care, because body care, I don't really have much products. Skincare, as you guys know, my skincare video is probably not going to be as long as the hair care and makeup favorites, because there's so many products in there. And then I'll do a device roundup video again. So look forward to that coming. And I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. I hope that you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.